What's up guys, it's Weston here. So today I'm reviewing the FIIL Carat. Now are these the future of earphones? Let's find out. First up, let's talk what you get in the box, and they do come with a fair few accessories. Also, the presentation of the packaging is top notch. There are 3 separate areas for your accessories and earphones, so organisation is great. I mean, the overall packaging is just quality and really well thought out, so you'll be in for a treat if you do get them. In the box, you do get a set of extra small, medium and large silicone ear tips, some small, medium and large ear stays, one round ear set for exercise, and these are even more secure than the ear stays. You get a cable management accessory. You also get one very nice soft touch pouch, 2 USB covers, 1 USB cable and 1 manual. My version is in Chinese, but retail version will be in English. Now that's covered, let's talk about the design, and I have to say I'm not a huge fan. Yes, they're fairly unique, but I'm not keen. The hexagonal shape is different, which I do appreciate, but I'm still not a huge fan. The earphones are on the bulky side too. Not necessarily heavy, just a little bit big. This means they can look a little bit awkward when wearing them, but that might be different for you, but for me I just found they look a little bit awkward when I'm wearing them. Also, I'm not too keen on the colour of this review unit. The yellow isn't to my taste at all. Luckily they do have a black option, which I do prefer. They just look a little bit nicer in my opinion. I do however like the subtle branding on the side which sits above the notification light, and these do quite a few things. It lets you know when the Carat are in pairing mode, when they've been paired, the battery level, your charging level. It changes and adapts to your speed during exercise, which I'll cover more later on, and it can help you be seen in low light situations when in uniform mode. This is all controlled via the app, which again I'll cover later on. Also on the left housing you have a dedicated button. This allows you to check a few things. 1 press equals read your step counter, 2 presses is to either start your workout or to finish your workout, and 3 presses would give you your lights on and off, so that is just for your LED control. On the right hand side you have your USB input for charging. Now this can be a little bit fiddly, especially if you've got larger fingers. Now the port comes with a cover which is quite tricky to remove actually. Luckily, I mean, I've only got smaller hands so I could remove it quite easily, but just keep that in mind. Also to note, the cover is fully removable, so be sure to keep it in a safe place. Luckily you get 2, but they are still very easy to misplace. Onto the cable next, and it's good quality. I like the grey finish, and what can I say, it's a nice cable. The built-in remote is good too. This again is finished off in a similar material to the cable, and it feels great. The buttons are easy to press when out and about. They've got a nice tactile feel and they work well. On the remote there's 3 buttons. One of those is for volume up and skip track forward. The middle one acts as your play pause button, your answer calls button, your power button and also your pairing button. Then the final one is your volume down and skip back button. Next up is comfort, and with a wide selection of tips you do have a lot of options to find what's perfect for you. The comfort is impressive though. The earphones are really lightweight and the angled nozzles do help them sit really nicely in your ears. Yes, I complained about them being bulky, but that doesn't seem to affect comfort at all. Also, they stay really securely in your ears even during some intense exercise. Onto features next, and boy do these have some features. Firstly, they have an IP6X rating which protects from dust ingress, which is impressive. They also have an IP5X rating which is protection from low pressure water jets, meaning they'll be okay in rain and possibly even the shower too, so during exercise you should be fine. Just make sure that you keep the charging port cover in, as water or dust can damage it if it does get in. Also, they have something called SDS technology, which is an acronym for speed dependent sound. Now this changes the sound profile depending on what you're doing. Tranquil state gives you a balanced sound, and when you're in a more excited state that enhances the bass to get you more pumped during exercise. They also have voice search, which allows you to search for your favourite tracks without having to go into your phone. Play Party Monster by The Weeknd. They also have something called magnetic design. Now this is really cool. You simply place the earphones in necklace modes and the earphones will clip together. So not only keeping them more secure around your neck, but it also acts as a pause function as well. So it will pause your music, it will also pause your workout and put them into a sleep state to preserve your battery. Then when you want to listen to them again, you just simply unclip them, put them back in and your music will resume on their own. I think it's really simple, really effective, and it just works very well. Next up we get on to the included app, something you will have to download if you do get these earphones to get the most out of them, and the app is really nice. On here you can see your battery level of your earphones, and this is in use and during a charge. You also have built-in EQ. It's not amazing, but it works well. You get bass, balance, which is my preferred choice, and treble. Also in the app, you can access your pedometer to see how far you've walked. This works extremely well, and it almost does live counting. Then you have options for 3D audio, which in my opinion is a bit gimmicky and I don't use it at all, but it is there if you do want it. Then if you press the person icon, you can see a few more options. Here you can set a word count. So you'll get your duration, your steps counted, your pace, and also your calories burned. Then finally you have your settings menu, and here you can do a few things. You can turn the LED light off, you can change the light in colour, you can change your voice settings, you can toggle app text and HD voice on and off, and you can also set an auto shutdown function. And finally you can even update the firmware via this app as well, something you should do to obviously keep them up to date and keep the features working properly. So onto the battery life now, and these took approximately 1 hour 15 minutes to charge, which is pretty impressive, and that was by the Anchor power port that I use to charge all my gadgets, so that might vary depending on what you use to actually charge them. Battery life was 5 hours 14 minutes at 65% volume. It's not exactly what I'd call massively impressive, but I can forgive it due to the amount of technology that these have packed into them. Finally, let's talk sound, and for Bluetooth earphones I'm impressed, and bear in mind this is all in original profile. So bass has a lovely kick, it's punchy, it's lively, it's weighty, and pretty much all you need to get you pumped. It's not overly detailed and it can get a touch murky at times, but overall it's exciting. Mids usually suffer quite bad with Bluetooth, but not so much here. Yes, they won't compare to wired earphones, but they're still good. The detail isn't massive, but it's not lacking either. Some finer details are glossed over a bit, but that's just me being a little bit picky. It's nicely clear and separation is decent too. Soundstage again suffers a little bit because they're earphones and because they're Bluetooth, but it's not terrible. Vocals are crisp, have a great tone, and it does stand apart and be quite prominent at times. It never creates an incohesion though, and the sound is really nicely cohesive and it just works well. There's also plenty of warmth, vibrancy, and they have nice reach too. Highs can be a touch sharp and a little bit brittle on occasion, but never overwhelming. Most of the time they're just kept under control. Sound overall is great, they suit most genres from rock to R&B and pretty much everything in between. They get loud, so volume lovers won't be disappointed, and I'm impressed. And there you have it guys, that is pretty much everything you need to know about these earphones. So I asked a question at the beginning of the video, and are these the future of earphones? Well, I would say yes. I have never seen a set of earphones that are as feature rich as these, apart from the FIIL Carat Pro. Now if you're really into your fitness and you really want to take care of yourself, and you really obviously love exercising and being outdoors and keeping stats and stuff like that, then I'd opt for the Pro version. They just offer so much more. Yes, they're quite a bit more expensive, but the feature set is even more impressive, so I'll link some information in the description if you're interested. But back to the just regular Carat, and for $99 I have to say I'm very impressed. I mean, I'm not too keen on the design. The build quality is fantastic though, they're very comfortable, the sound is really impressive, and I mean you can see just how much features these pack into them for just $99. So yes, I can highly recommend you pick some of these up when they are actually available to buy, and I will update the description with links when they do actually become available for people to just go up and buy them. So yes, I can definitely recommend them, and yes, these are the future of earphones. So that is pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this and everything else I do on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, a like and share would be greatly appreciated, as it helps out the channel a lot. So thanks again, and I will see you all on the very next one.